He just told me what he just negotiated his salary. His salary is 120 plus bonuses. So, so the bonuses he'll probably make about another, because he just ran the numbers. He'll probably make about like another like
at least 50.
Yeah. So he's close
Usually,
to almost $200,000 in Connecticut. So he goes like it'd be the same job as him. So I'm like, I'm just on the phone like this, like put on my shoes, like driving the car. I'm like, I was like, dude, I can't process this right now. I can't process this right now. Because no, he goes, they're gonna open up the job in January.
That's a hell of that's a lot of, that's hard to turn down, boy.
Oh, that's like a $200,000 job. Yeah,
that's like I don't care where I'm at. 200K? Nah, hey.
Yeah, and usually too, what happens is a lot of those assistant branch managers, they become branch managers like within like 2 years or 3 years.
Yeah.
And they make like 350 or like 300, you know?
Yeah.
So nuts.
So pretty much like, yo, they offer you.
Yeah, I'm like, but it's crazy because I like Florida, I like the weather. To go to Connecticut, like I'm from New York. I left New York because of the cold.
Gotcha. Oh yeah. That whole like.
Yeah. I mean, granted, it's probably like a little bit different.
Because you know the front was kind of like slanted back and rounded,
what
like
do you
on
mean?
that picture.
It was slant. What do you mean? Oh,
Yeah.
No, that's fine.
Yeah. Cause it wasn't as long as it peaks like this way, then it comes like.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, dang,
You can do your magic.
Gotcha. Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah. So like I told him, I was like, bro, my heart's racing right now with anxiety because like the money's amazing, but like that's like
area.
But then you're asking me to leave, like, and Hartford's not a bad place. Like, it was funny because like
that's pretty corporate. That's pretty nice up there.
Because he called me on the way there, and he goes, I don't know any place. I was like, look, he goes, I know you're the Google guy that always finds all like the hot spots. I was like, I started sending him restaurants and bars and all these nightclubs. He goes, this is exactly why I called you. And then now he hits me with this. I'm like, bro, me and you go up there together. I was like, oh.
That's a hell of a jump, my man.
It is. That is.
How long ever since you've been up there, though?
I mean, I was just up in New York, but like Hartford, Connecticut, I haven't been to Connecticut since I was like a kid.
Oh yeah.
You know. That's like, I have anxiety because like it's an amazing opportunity, but then I'm scared at the same time.
It's like no going back from that, you know?
Yeah. No, it's 100% no going back from that.
Yeah, once you go there, it's like, once you take a position like that, it's like...
I know I can't come back. Oh, I mean, I could come back to Florida, like, in that, but I can't, it'd be hard for me to come back to my position. It just wouldn't happen.
You like your position?
I do. But I know that there's, like, a cap, limitations with money, and then on top of it, too, like, what's kind of messed up right now is, like, a lot of these corporate big companies, they're heavily into like diversity and inclusion. So like they have to have so many females in the position, right? Then they have to have so many females that are Indian or that are Asian, right? Like they have to check a box. So it's like,
do you think that watered down the productivity because of that?
Oh, 100% it does. So it's like let's say like you're doing well, and I've even been told this, like.
Oh yeah, you remember me telling me about.
Yeah, I got shifted from a job because of it, because it's just like there's just too many. Like they can't hire another person from Orlando. They can't. Hold on. Yo, let me call you back. I'm at the barbershop. All right. Like they can't hire another person from Orlando, even though like I crushed everyone else. Oh man, like I'm just like.
It's just like, we live on YouTube.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
I got sniffed because of John.
Oh,
This ain't no sniff right here though. This is like this could make up all the sniff.
Yeah. So that's the thing.
Ooh, that's tough.
It is tough.
That's tough, man. That's a tough one, bro. If you like it, if you already know it's a cat.
Yeah.
And
Where
9
I'm at right
times
now,
out of 10, anytime you gotta move up, it's always something you gotta do. It's always a catch.
Yeah. You gotta move out. Move out.
You gotta move out. Money can make you like the soil though, bro.
Yeah. That is true.
I don't know, it's like, I know if I cut, it's like if I go out there and cut, it's like, I guarantee to make, I don't know about that much, but do I like the snow that much?
Isn't that why Phil left? Phil left because he was.
Nah, they left for family reasons.
Yeah. But if they told you, like, let's say you had an opportunity where it's like, hey boy, I want you to come up here, right?
Man,
You're gonna guarantee you make more money.
it gotta be how much more
Like, let's say like they say you make about 50 grand more.
though? 50?
Yeah.
I probably won't go.
Yeah.
Because the cost of the living, they're gonna take the 50. Plus
Well,
state tax.
Yeah. Well, like, or then you got the potential right after the 50, and like, let's say you end up making another 100 to 120.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, I just if it was for if it's a power move to where, you know, it's a rise up in, you know, it's called career, you know. I understand why people do, you know, career wise, you know.
Yeah.
So, you know. Yeah. That's a tough one. That's a it gotta be a hell of a. Yeah, I know somebody. Jason, right here.
Yeah.
Jason, I got you, man.
That's exactly what he said.
We going up there. Google. You don't got, hey, now, you know, best thing about now, your kids pretty much old. So,
Yeah. At 18, 17.
yeah, so it's like, safe test, man. I gotta weigh it out, man.
Yeah.
I gotta weigh it out, man. But it's not like what you do is more like about the money. It's from you already know where you at. It's only limited, so it's kind of like what else you gonna do with it.
Yeah.
You gotta move up. It's like why not? That's crazy. You on the way here. Good thing I probably would have wrecked. They would say the money. What? How much again?
I never had so much anxiety. Well, I've had that type of anxiety, but
Yeah.
give me anxiety on the way here.
He was like, yeah, man. I'm about to call you back, bro. I can't even think right now.
That's exactly what I told him. I was like, bro, I can't even think right now. I can't even process all this what you're trying to tell me.
Is this real for real? Are you joking? Yeah, yeah. That's what would make it guarantee?
What do you mean?
Like guaranteed acceptance.
Or what would make it guarantee acceptance?
Yeah.
That they would say, oh, it's actually here in Florida. That's what would make it. 100%. Without a doubt. It's like, like when you've been at a place for such a long time, it's home, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like, you gonna build so much rapport here, it's kind of like, do I really want to like reset this thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, what do you value now? Yeah, this is the ultimate test, like.
Yeah.
What do you really value now, man? Because this is it, boy. The beaches or the snow. Boy, you just realize when you be thinking about it, Florida's kind of, yeah, I understand people never live in Florida.
Mm-hmm.
They don't get it.
No. Like some people complain about the heat, like, oh, it's so hot in the summer.
They out of shape, that's why.
I
never seen a person really in shape
Complain about the heat? Yeah, that's true. I don't really complain about the heat, you know?
I don't know people that's out of shape. They're like, yo, it's hot as hell, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, I can't walk.
If it was that hot, right, then Miami wouldn't be so popping right now.
Exactly.
And everybody's moving to Miami. Like when the pandemic happened, it was like Miami, Tampa, Jacksonville. Those were all like the hot spots.
Everything hot.
Yeah. And then the other places are like West Coast people were moving to like Arizona, you know, like
Even
Arizona.
more hot.
Yeah, Arizona's hot. And then like Texas, like Dallas, Texas. Like you get seasons in Dallas, but it's still not like the crazy cold weather in the north.
We got people jogging in the heat, man. Running,
Yeah.
cycling.
But then you got people that live in some crazy cold weather, like Chicago.
Yeah, we never complain about it.
Oh, bro, you ever see like the weather in Chicago?
No, I don't want to.
Oh man, it's like it gets like in the negatives over there.
Yeah, that's why I'm not there, bro.
I saw the weather this weekend. Like, you know, when we were cold, right? Like
Mhm.
you thought we were cold. They were like negative. I think it was like negative like 10, 10 or 11, something like that. Like you go outside, like you can get frostbite. That was nuts.
Okay, about to be dope. It's about to be fire. And that's when it says add water.
And just shut up. No warning.
No,
That's like if the car told you add gas and it shuts off.
yeah. No light, no. Back in the day, remember the old car, you'd be like, they even know.
Yeah, it was like it's funny because my boy rented a Tesla, right? It was like I think like 3 years ago or something like that. So they take it down to Miami, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they're driving, and it said, you know, X amount. They still had reserve left, and then all of a sudden it drops to like 50%, and then it drops even more really quick. And these guys nearly ran out of a battery, like that charge, before they can even get to the charging station.
How that happened?
I don't know. I think it was like maybe like 4 years ago. I don't know. Those like it was before they released like the newer battery. Like it would just like conk out. Because it'll tell you you have supposedly this amount, then all of a sudden that wasn't the case.
It wasn't the case.
They still don't got that whole battery thing figured out with those cars.
say Tesla's stock going down. It's like, yo, don't even buy one now. My wife was telling me about that. Hey, look. I told her about Tesla. And everybody making fun. They saying SpaceX going down or everything.
I can already see the housing prices starting to drop already.
Yeah, man. It's like, I feel these people that got in these houses, man, they pay like 50 grand over.
Oh, yeah. I saw this market report in like different parts of like Florida. So like it was Orlando, Tampa, Jacksonville, and they were saying like last year like the amount of houses that were on the market, like the supply was like less than a month, right? Now, like some of those places, so like Orlando's like almost 4 months worth of supply. Like Tampa is like 2 months, and Jacksonville's like 3. So that's why the housing, and then so the houses are staying in the market longer. So that's making people reduce the prices to make it more attractive for people. But then the interest rate just went up. The Fed just raised the interest rate again.
I mean, once interest rate go up, I mean, property tax go up.
Yeah, a lot of stuff goes up.
So they keep trying to sell these houses, man, because they don't want to keep on paying on the mortgage and they ain't living in them.
Yeah, and then they got all these new builds that are starting, right? That they were anticipating people were gonna buy, and then now nobody's buying. Well, I don't want to say nobody, but it's definitely slowed down.
That interest rate low, boy.
Oh yeah.
You paying like at least $500-600 more.
Yeah, so for like they were saying that like for instance, a house that's like 300,000, right? Back in the day, like that would be like your probably your mortgage payment might be like like 1,100, maybe 1,500, right? Maybe 1,500. Now you're talking about it's like $3,000. It's like double the amount.
Yeah, so it's like
For the same house. That your neighbor's paying half the amount.
Yep. That's why if everybody keep holding on, they're gonna slowly drop some more.
Yeah.
Are you trying to what you think about buying or?
Yeah, I was thinking about buying like some sort of like an investment property or something. Like you can if you can get a hold of like a duplex or something like that,
Yeah.
that's where you make some money.
Usually duplex are in certain areas, right?
Yeah, so like here in this area where I see a lot of them at is Longwood.
Okay.
They got a lot in Longwood. They got some like in Sanford, things like that.
Yeah, cause it's always gonna make money. You buy one property, that's like 2 people.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So even if like you happen to have one vacancy, you still got someone still paying it on the other side.
Yeah. it's like I think that's good investment property. Doesn't matter, man. They're gonna make money. Money, investment. Make more money when you got money.
It's all right. I can handle the heat.
Woo! You already know, man. You can take them deep tissue massages.
Yeah.
You do all that, bro.
Yeah, the sauna, like deep.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, you about that life. Cowboys play tonight, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go watch the game after this. Play Titans.
I got a whole JV squad out there.
Oh yeah.
Derrick Henry ain't playing. They got some dude, Dobbs, whatever, playing QB. Well, they got trials tonight.
No, it's crazy because like now, like if the Cowboys win tonight, right, that puts them closer to the Philly. You know,
Yeah.
like Philly was number one, and now they're about to lose it at the end. Because I don't know if Hurts is coming back for next week.
They might still win though. They can still win without Hurts. They play good
Think so?
against the Cowboys. Oh yeah. What do they play now?
I was watching something the other day. They were talking about like how people are trying to deny Jalen Hurts of MVP because they say that Philly's just that good. You know? I was like,
That's any team.
yeah. I was like, I don't know. I think Jalen Hurts makes him way better.
Oh yeah, definitely do. Of course he does. It's like, how can I say? You can't put anybody over there.
No.
Ain't
Because
no-
they had, before he was there, who was it? Wentz, right?
Yeah,
He did good, and then he kind of fell off.
yeah. I mean, what can I say? I can't really say that. I know don't get me wrong, they're a good team. I mean, you're only good as your quarterback, though.
Yeah. Let's see. I think, what was it? You know who was a good team that didn't have a great quarterback that won the Super Bowl?
That was the Eagles.
I would say no. Who like? Did they?
Nick Foles, man.
No, I was like them. I would say that, but also too. I think there was. Didn't the Bucks win with
Oh yeah, Brian Johnson.
Brad Johnson? Yeah. Brad Johnson was. I think Foles was better than Brad Johnson. Brad Johnson was not that good.
Yeah, Trent Dilfer wasn't that good.
Yeah.
You know?
Trent
But-
Dilfer at one point led the NFL in interceptions.
Yeah.
I remember that.
But, bro, their defense ain't like that, bro. They definitely wasn't the Bucks defense. They definitely wasn't definitely isn't the Baltimore defense, the way it was at. Definitely wasn't neither one of those. And both of them teams, you know, both of them teams were stout on defense, Hall of Famers, so.
Yeah. Baltimore was like nuts. Like that defense was like, that'd probably be like the best defense of all time right now.
Yeah, like Jared Hurts didn't win the Heisman Trophy, though. Did he win the Heisman?
Who?
Jared Hurts.
I think so.
Yeah, I like he ain't Heisman Trophy one. Like he ain't good. Because he's athletic, dog, they tried to disqualify him.
Yeah.
Because he just caught like 700 pounds and shit.
Oh yeah, they got the beast.
I ain't never put that much weight on my shoulders. And that's scary as shit.
Yeah. Who do you think's gonna win it this year? If you had to throw some money on it right now.
Throw some money? Bro, if I had to throw some money, bro, Cincy, dog.
You like Cincy?
They tough, bro. I think they clicking right at the right time.
Well, they did. It was kind of like the same way they did last year, right?
Yeah, they clicking at the right time, bro. Put it this way: if they get knocked out, Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
If Kansas City got to play them again, I don't think Kansas City can beat.
How about the Bills?
Nah,
With
man.
Josh Allen.
It's like him or bust, though, man. Well, that's any quarterback. I don't think their defense is pretty banged up. Their defense is overrated.
Yeah, it's just
you
like,
can score on them.
yeah. It's just gonna be like who can score the most points.
Yeah. And
Remember
so I go from that to the who got a bet. I think Cincy defense is a little bit stouter. I just think they're a little bit stouter, man. Just a tad, just a tad. And then Joe Burrows, he ain't no slouch, man.
No, he ain't. He
He ain't no slouch. He made it to the Super Bowl. Josh Allen have it.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'd rather pick the ones that made it to the dance. That technically they supposed to won. They shot themselves in the foot.
I was picking in the NFC to be my sleeper, but now they've been sneaking out the last 2 weeks. I was picking the Dolphins to come out of it.
I think the sleeper is really the 49. 49ers could win it.
Yeah.
You talk about stout that don't need a quarterback.
Yeah,
That's the team
yeah,
that don't need a quarterback.
Yeah.
That's the team that really watch it, bro. Come on.
this side shorter than this side, or this just where the hair is?
Where?
This side looks longer a little bit.
Oh, yeah, I got dry. Cut it.
Just try to pull it forward as much as I can and like
Yeah.
And she ought to join in your club at some point.
I don't know, man. You got like same thing since you been, been cutting, you know what I mean? No?
It's starting to get more thinner here.
Yeah.
Again, this is cut more. So once you get in your 40s, that's it, man. It starts to
40s?
yeah.
Nah, man, it'd be early. It'd be early in that, bro. We talking about like 28s and shit.
Isn't it like two phases? Isn't it like you either get it young or you get it like when it comes to losing your hair?
Once you start to lose it, you lose it rapidly.
Mm-hmm.
That shit comes fast, bro. That shit does not be like people think it is. People lose hair quick. If you ever look at a person with bald, either they young, you see them young and bald.
Yeah.
There ain't no such thing like you got hair in your 30s all the way through your 30s and then your hair fall forward. Nah, that shit, late 20s, that shit coming out.
Late 20s.
That shit coming out, boy. That's when even when you probably was like thinking like in your late 20s, you're like, oh shit, you know, and that's it. You stop at a certain time in your late 20s, you know? And after that.
Cause I remember my pops, like, he started thinning, like, in his late 30s, early 40s, and I don't know, now he's just, like, completely, just shaved it all.
And he just shaves it.
Yeah.
He don't have to. But he, like, during his time, like, people probably didn't know how to cut that shit.
Yeah. He's almost 70, so yeah,
Yeah,
right.
it's like, yo, like, they were like, yeah, you need to just, like, now people are, like, real, like, creative styles and stuff. They ain't had these type of hairstyles to wear.
Yeah, you can kind of, like, hide it a little bit.
Yeah, they was, like, all long back then, you know? They had the long hairstyles. That was the look.
Yeah.
Man, if you look at any picture back in the day, was there even fades? Think about it. It wasn't even skin fades back then. They don't even know what that was.
No.
So, they got hair on the side. The only thing they know is they got hair on the side, but the hair was so, make it look like you. But if they know now, skin fade and you still got a little something,
yeah,
they would have kept their hair. They didn't know about, like if I could go, like, say I go back in time and start creating these hair, I'd be the genius. I get dropped off 1930.
Oh, yeah.
I come out with, like, these skin fades.
Yeah.
Because think about it, was no clippers then.
No.
It was all shear cuts.
Yeah,
It was like, that's like, yeah, man, we're going to try this new look. They be like, whoa, what?
Blow the minds.
Blow their minds, bro. I came up with the skin fade.
Yeah.
They probably call it the, I gave it some crazy name. I don't even call it skin. I gave it like I created a name for it. Some crazy name. Give me the blend or some shit.
Yeah. The Roy blend.
The Roy blend. What? Yeah, man, this guy, man, he saved this dude's life. He wanted to go bald. He's like, no, man, you got hair. He's like, no, I don't, man. Look at my hair. I said, no, man, you gotta take care of the side. You gotta take away the sides, man. Think what happened, people wouldn't been on shade their head. LeBron been on shade his head. They didn't have no skin fade.
Yeah.
A lot of people be bald, bro.
Yeah, I heard a lot of people now be going to, like, Turkey now to get those hair transplants.
Oh, yeah, man.
I just saw, like, it was on social media. Tracy McGrady went to, like, Tracy McGrady and a bunch of other guys went there.
You got it done?
Yeah.
Dang.
That stuff look crazy though. Like when you get it done, at the beginning of it, have you ever seen how they do that?
Nah.
Oh, it looks crazy. Like they take they take hair parts from the back of their head and they put it like on the places that like they don't have any hair, and it looks like all red dots, and then eventually it's supposed to like grow out. And then you see how it grows out, and sometimes you might need another session.
You don't really want to hear this ad?
Oh, that's crazy.
Would I do that if I had the opportunity? I don't know, I'm too paranoid about shit like
Oh yeah.
that. I mean, it's like the norm. I say that's why I ain't even got LASIK yet. I'm paranoid about that.
Said if God wanted it to happen,
He told me I need to be blind. He said, man, you don't need to see the world perfect. If you did, you wouldn't like it. Oh, man. I think about all the greats, bro, like Stevie Wonder, that were blind.
Yeah.
Lived a great, successful life.
Was it Ray Charles? He was blind too, right?
Ray Charles was blind. Successful life.
They had that white lady that she was blind to death.
Yeah, man.
What was her name?
I don't think she was. I think she was legally blind. Well, I think she could see a little bit.
Helen Keller.
Yeah, I think she could see a little bit, bro.
They said she was like blind and deaf.
Yeah. I think she was legally blind. I gotta make sure she was blind, man. You know when you walk around communicating with people and you can't hear her or.
Yeah, they would do like sign language, and she would feel it in her hands, and she would like.
Yeah. That's scary shit, man.
It is. Imagine having your eyesight and also just losing it in your hand.
Yeah, I wouldn't know what to. Man, would I even want it? Would you even want to there?
I don't know. It's kind of crazy. Because it's like you basically sit in the dark.
Yeah.
Like a prison
Yeah.
cell.
Hearing yourself, hearing your mind.
Hear your thoughts. That's it. Well, that's kind of like almost being like a monk, right? Like, well, not really, because like they can see at least, but they don't speak monks.
Yeah, they don't speak.
At least you can see stuff.
Yeah, at least I would say, man, at least you can see.
Yeah, you have to like do some crazy drugs, like mushrooms or something like that,
See if it works.
to see if it works. To see like when you start imagining the stuff that you can actually see.
Yeah, that's a tough one. Yeah, it was like. What's your Funny thing, man. Scary too. Ooh.
Yeah. This place next door to you open back up?
That's a Venezuelan spot right there.
I remember that one time that guy came because he owed him rent. Remember he was out staying outside?
Yeah, he was staying outside. No, that dude was in jail though, bro.
Oh, what? Is that what happened to him?
Yeah, he was locked up. That's why he ain't paying rent.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, bro.
So did he end up getting the place back, or?
The guy?
Yeah, or he just
The
like.
owner?
Yeah.
So the guy that how can I say it? So the guy that he subleased it to another person.
And that was the person that was locked up, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah. No, but the original owner was subleasing to a guy that was in Puerto Rico. And the Puerto Rico, so the guy that was in Puerto Rico subleased to the guy that got locked up.
Jeez.
So
there was like 2 subleases
Yeah.
going on. Oh, wow.
I said, well, they. So the guy was in Puerto Rico.
Had no clue then what was going on.
Yeah, so he had to contact him. So the guy in Puerto Rico came back. I guess he found these guys right here next door. I guess they now subleasing now. So that's what's going on.
Yeah.
It's a lot of subleasing going on. Let's put it that way. A lot of subleasing. So when I see him, I was like, oh, okay, y'all just another person subleasing. It's the subbing.
That's funny because they do stuff like that in New York with those so like in the city, a lot of those apartments, like if you don't give it up, like my sister got one in Harlem, 1 bedroom, right? Not a studio, 1 bedroom, and the rent on it, I think it's like $600 in Manhattan, bro, in Harlem. Wow, $600, right? So she subleases that. And then she subleases it to a person, they pay like $2,000, you know? So she's making.
Oh, she never got rid of it.
Yeah, because she never got rid of it. Because a lot of those places in New York City, the old buildings, if you've been there for a while, right? Like whatever rent that they give you, they have that rent control, right? They could only raise it like a very small percentage amount, but it's still stupid. Like the amount that they lock you in at is ridiculous. So a lot of people get that in New York, and they'll sublease it. And then they could even flip it even more after that. Like, okay, like I'm like you know, like I'm subleasing it to you, Roy, and then you like oh, you know what? Jason's only charging me $1,500. I can get like $3,000 for this thing now. So then you sublease it to someone else, you know. But you never tell the person that you know. They do stuff like that in New York. Because now Harlem ain't the same when I used to live there. Like now, they like the Clintons went and bought it all up. They renovated all those buildings, and you would never see. I mean, like unless they were visiting, you know, like a white person on 125th Street by the Apollo Theater. Now you go there.
That's all you see.
Mm-hmm. All you see by the Apollo Theater. And that's like a landmark, you know?
And when they kicked the people out that was there?
They pushed them out.
How they push them out if they got rent control?
So what they did was they bought the building up, and then they made those people leave. So there's still some buildings where they haven't bought up yet, like where my sister's at, which is further up. It's 137th by the hospital. So they haven't went that far up yet.
How you make them leave? To tell them to go?
Yeah, because you can say, oh, and the rent's now this. They sold the building, right? So if you sell the building, right? So that same company is not running it anymore. It's a whole new company, a whole new outfit. So now they got to renegotiate, right? And they're like, okay, so now rent's X.
So why did the company create another company sell to itself?
I That's a good question.
That's what I would do. Like, you know what? I'm about to sell my company to myself. Because that's what people do, man. It's like if you got one company, you know what? I'm gonna borrow money from my other company. You know, and that's how people be cleaning their money and shit.
Yeah.
Doing all that slick stuff. Oh, I tell you, Paul. That money. That's crazy. That's the crazy part. Think he just that's what I be thinking. The Clintons, man. Goddamn Clintons. Kicking people out. Ruthless. Gentrification is just, it's like, yo, well, yeah, you know what? That used to be a nice area, man. Everybody's back.
Yeah.
Everybody's back. They don't need this.
Oh, you know what? That reminds me. I'm supposed to watch this documentary. I keep forgetting.
What's the name of it?
It was my pops told me about it. I totally forgot about it. It was, I think it was in Tulsa, Oklahoma,
Oh yeah,
where they had that city.
yeah.
I think it was called like Black Wall Street.
Greenwood.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Greenwood.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, but I already knew about Tulsa, Oklahoma though.
Yeah. I haven't seen the documentary.
Yeah, so it's about, that used to be Black Wall Street.
Yeah.
Well, they call it Black Wall Street because everything was black owned, from the grocery store, everything, schools, doctor, hospitals.
So did someone give them land? Is that what it was?
No, actually, they just migrated over there. They just decided to pick an area to build on.
Also, nobody was there when they got there.
Yeah, so they built it from scratch.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was pretty. They built it over across from the white neighborhood, the white community. But they seen how flourishing they were. It's crazy. You definitely watch that.
Yeah, I like watching stuff like that.
And then people have a better understanding why certain black people don't like a certain thing. Because you gotta understand, you got a lot of people, parents, and separate, killed, and harassed. A lot of them moved actually down to like Colorado,
Really?
to Colorado, It's crazy, man. They did that. Yeah, they did that, man. They did that. So. About 1930. 1920.
Oh wow.
No, 1921. 1921. Hold on, what's that? 1921.
That's like stuff you don't ever read about.
Yeah. Moving. They had what can I say? They talk about what they say? They paying people right now to move there.
Oh really?
They getting incentives to move to like a certain area in Tulsa, like corporate people, remote people.
Yeah, I know. I saw something not too long ago. They were talking about how like the majority of the population live on the East Coast, and then as you spread right after like past like Texas, and you start heading over that, there's like no people out there.
Yeah, man, it's crazy. Like people live in certain areas now, like that's why there's certain areas like Wyoming and people, Congress people don't got no competition. The same ideology in these like Utah,
Montana,
North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana. These same out of touch statesmen, because they don't really be in there. They don't go nowhere else, probably.
And there's nothing out there where they're at.
Yeah, so they really say, hey man, I'm in the regular belief system. That's why a lot of these states are turning like more different thoughts because of the population. Majority of people are definitely liberal.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm not a liberal person, but if you look at population, usually big stated areas,
Mm-hmm.
just because diversity brings different philosophies, you become open.
Yeah. Dave Chappelle cracks you up when he talks about stuff like that.
That's why that's what happens. Liberal cities, every city is liberal. I don't know what one city is not liberal. That's a good thought. What city is not liberal? That's a major one.
I mean, you got pockets in Texas that are like that. What? That are not liberal states or liberal cities.
Oh yeah, I'm talking about like what's a major metropolitan area that's not liberal. That's what I always.
Oh yeah, you can't really because like Los Angeles super liberal.
Yeah, it's like
New York City super liberal.
yeah, that's what I mean. It's like the more
I don't think Miami's liberal.
you consider. I know Miami is a party city. I don't think nobody really live there. If you ain't making a lot of money, I don't know why you live there, boy.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't right there. Shit, me. Ain't no way I ain't being broke for nobody.
I've had yacht money.
Yacht money?
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
That's it, man, because like that's all you see. Like every time I go to Miami, the boats are out. I don't want to be on the sideline.
That's like that, man. You know what? Every time I go over there near like Tampa, like St. Peter, that's all I see too. The yachts out.
Yeah, because it's getting like that over there too. But Miami, I've always seen nothing but like boats on boats on boats.
Mm. Yeah, Miami tough. Miami just nothing but yacht deal.
Yeah.
Everybody got to live on boats out there. You know?
That was like that, what was that show back in the 80s or 90s, Miami Vice. You ever seen that show?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the cop used to live on a boat.
Yeah, how a cop being for the boat. What you doing?
Yeah.
How you for the,
He had that, he was part of that, drug enforcement. He had that, and then like a Ferrari, a white one.
drug enforcement? pretty clean, man.